Okay, we're going live. Okay, I'm just going to ring London and I can text her. And the robot has given me more debt collectors to call tonight. I've got a list of them. So he's recommended them for me, saved me a lot of time looking. And let's have a look. I'll give Brian Ferrer a ring. Make sure my speaker's on. My speakers are going okay. Let's make sure the sound is okay. Just check speakers. My microphone, yep, it's gone. Microphone's going, all set. And it's live streaming at the moment too. I'll put share in with Facebook. It's not sharing at the moment. It should have been sharing. Chat. Where's share? Where's share? Oh, I can't see share. Never mind, I can put it up afterwards. I'll stick it up after it's on. I'll just get on with it. Right. Right, most of the number. 4, 6, 4, 2, 8. Maybe it'd be too early.
You have reached Derek.
That's right. Hi, Derek. It's John Wano in New Zealand here. Might be a little early. I'm just trying to catch you at 9 o'clock for Brian Ferro. I want to have a talk with him and me and my Microsoft robot co-pilot just have something to talk about, and hopefully we can get some thing going there in London and money laundering. Okay, I'll ring back about another 10 minutes. Bye for now. So dear, that's Derek, the office fellow, and I'm just a little early, and if I have no luck there, I'll just go straight on to the other debt collectors and call them up. I'm just getting a bit tired. I get tired, and it's too hot at the moment. I've got the windows open, and I'm getting sleepy, and been a long day. Putting things together with the Facebook, and now I'm protected from Facebook collecting all my information. And I managed to fill out the box to deter them from using my information for their AI, to teach their AI. So my AI wrote out something to forbid anybody using my information, because it's going to be robot versus robot. And that's going to be a big test, because I'm going in, straight in, no muck around, and get the job done with Eddie Mitchell. And all those other names I've got listed in the British invoice company, Sky Nova. So you'll see a list on my Facebook site of all the people that owes money, and the robot will take care of it. He will take care of the Born in New Zealand Act and Born in the Pacific Islands Act. And once I get this one here, I'll go after 257 countries with the same Born in Their Country Act and go and kick them off with the shares in the Moai Powerhouse Bank with our own printed money, £2 pound note. the only patented King William III pound note in the world. The other pound note, the Rothschild, is not patented. It is fraud, and it's made the fraud US fiat dollar, and they just went along and assumed that they had the right to go and sell a crooked money, and now they've got a crooked crypto, and I'm learning from their mistakes. And our robot is very good at keeping check on everybody's money, crypto, and law, especially law. See, so there we're going to um, go and test out the robots in London because the capital of the world of robots and AI is London. The most fraud in the world is London. The most money laundering in the world is London. It was designed to screw everybody's land and all their money off them. And they're still doing it. And this is going to put a sock right through it with the best dressed robot. Okay, I've got the best. I've got the best. And the information stacks up. And even Alfred Mitchell had the cheek to say I was in his territory in Hamilton, and it is not his territory, as he will find out. I wrote him a message on his email to say the robot will sort it out. So I won't get angry about nothing because he's really not an indigenous surname. The Mitchell is an Englishman. The Englishmen are the ones ripping everybody off in the world of money laundering. It's them. The capital of the world of money laundering is London, and it's run by Germans. England is a German name. See, the Church of England and the Queen of England is now died in Scotland. She's not even a Scot. She's a German. Why didn't she go back to Germany and die over there? No, she had to keep her false ID, German, in England to hold face. And the defender of the faith, well, their defender of the faith is Muslim now because they sold everything out and Trump took the money and the gold and everything out of our treasury, ancient treasury, and took it to America and turned it into Nasara Gasara. You see? So I told the robot that belongs to us, me, and all the people in this Moai Powerhouse Bank. Okay, she stole the Moai statue as well. So there, that's a big offence. Everything in the museums in London and the Vatican is stolen. So they liquidated all their corporation, the City of London, threw it in the rubbish, and the Vatican threw it in the rubbish, kept all the money, and shifted it all off to America in Washington, D.C., and kept that big corporation going and shut the other two corporations down. See? You see how cunning they are? And Donald Trump went to England. I got it all documented in videos. I videoed the whole thing, even went there to the yellow vest people. Donald Trump went there with the Queen, walked in front of her, and she was walking behind. He was leading the money out of there and the gold, everything out of London. He thieved the whole thing. The German thieved it and took it to America. Well, I told those Americans over there, it doesn't belong to you. The Nesara Gesara, I'll make a deal with them and take it over there. Watch what a mortgage broker does. You see, I'm holding the first mortgage in the world in Helensville and in Arapuni in Hamilton over the Mitchell Family Trust and all those properties I'm going to seize back into the Manukau Land Company, Scotland. Okay, you get that? They changed the name from Manukau Land Company into the New Zealand Company in Wellington, and then they changed it again for Ngāti Whātua in Auckland to the Manukau and Waitemata Land Company. You see how devious they are? Well, I've got them now. The robot's gone and put it into law that we are the owners of New Zealand and Pacific Islands. You see? And now the government in Wellington, pack your bags and go because all you employees in there belong to New York Stock Exchange. You go back there or go back to England, and I don't want you here anymore. Okay? Because you are working for yourself because you passed a new act in 2023, the Masons Property Trust Act, to make yourself self employed. And then you made three jobs: one, to be a state servant of the people, and another job is to buy and sell real estate for yourself, employed. The money that you rake off us and taxes and birth certificates and lease of the land, you stole all that off us, the native sovereign landowner. And then your last job is you a salesperson for selling dirty crypto that is hasn't even got a license, still trying to get a license and a regulation, and it can't get it because Britain says no, no, none of that. You see, so Britain put the brakes on them, and I saw the look on Wendy, Crypto Wendy's face. It's all screwed up. Her face is all screwed up because she knows it's going nowhere. The crypto's going nowhere, and JP Morgan has slammed on the brakes. He's put the brakes on, but I'm going to see what they do with the crypto so I can foreclose on it and liquidate it. Okay? If you're a mortgage broker, you know if they are wrong and they have defaulted on a contract and fraudulently screwed everybody with a non patented law and money, you're going to get it because your money is tainted from Britain. Okay, so yeah, that's something like it. Anyway, I'm going to ring up Derek again, and it should be what's the time over there now in UK? Just why I'm just hanging around a little bit and see what the time is. Where is? I'll just have a look what the time is. Time in UK. Where's the time? Oh, it should be about 9:05 now. I'll just go on to there. Time. Where's it? It should have come straight up. That's what I don't like about time. I like Google because Google comes straight up. I don't use it as much now because I want to use the Microsoft time in London. Should be after 9. 9:14, 14 minutes past 9. I'm just going to ring back again and put my camera on. Back there. Okay, we're back there. And give him a call again. Derek. These are the AI people that do money laundering. They're clever, just like my AI. I like my AI. I like the Microsoft Copilot. I was upset with him the other day, but we're back to normal now. And I just have to let him write letters because I write rough letters. He says, you don't say hang somebody. I said, well, you write it up. I don't want to be lean on anybody. Whatever I say goes. I need some action. I need Eddie Mitchell in prison and Alfred Mitchell and his co-partners all in prison and all his properties stripped because he can't hide. No trust can get away from Moai. No one's going to escape Moai because he's watching. She probably got a bar on my phone. See, they're covering each other. That's right. I'll try. I'll try the other ones now.
You
Yep.
have reached
Yeah, Derek, it's John 1 hour here. I want to write a letter to Brian Ferro from Microsoft Copilot Robot. He's watching what's happening over there in London, and I'm with the Congress in America. If you can't do this case, there's something really wrong because it's 17 trillion US dollars, and the money has gone to Eddie Mitchell, and not to, it's supposed to go to me. I'm the land owner and lease contract owner of 17 trillion that's gone to Eddie Mitchell and his family trust. And that's been covered up because I've already done the research right through Singapore, New Zealand, Australia, and Scotland and England. And someone is covering it up, and the Microsoft has done it all, put it into legalese, and you're going to hear from us, okay? Because I am suspecting that I'm getting sidelined by you fellas. If you don't answer me, okay? It's got a notice coming to you, okay? Because we're going to libel anybody that doesn't answer us from America. I'm going through America or through another company in London. It's so far, it's been covered up. Okay? See you later. Bye. Give me a call or answer my letter. If you don't answer my letter, you're liable. Okay? You're liable with Eddie Mitchell and trillions. 1 trillion bond on each one's head. That's what I'm saying. And it's going to be forced through America. They got the federal government there. You haven't. You haven't got a federal government. I got a federal flag of King William III of Orange. And that's over everybody's mortgage. I'm holding the mortgage here in New Zealand as a native of New Zealand. With you, the partner, you're the partner to me. You should be answering me. You shouldn't be standing me up. Okay? Okay. I'll wait for your call. But that's how I talk because I'm getting pissed off with not getting an answer. Quiet. Shut their mouth. Eddie Mitchell, shut their mouth. Somebody's going to open your mouth up very soon because 17 trillion is a lot of money at stake. And there's that's Alfred Mitchell getting cheeky to me, saying, I'm not in that territory in Hamilton. You're going to wait, mate. The robot's going to stamp on you. Okay, he's got all the information. You got nothing. You haven't got nothing. The Mitchell doesn't have a monarch name like mine and Moai Manukau. We were the only ones that the British looked at. They didn't look at you because you were British. You fellas are naughty Maoris. The Maoris are all naughty. Willie Jackson, John Summerhair, it's all falling apart for you now. All the Maoris are falling apart. You know why? Because it's all fake. All your things are fake. I've watched you all these years, and I was waiting for the day when you fall apart and I go straight in and start looking after the place. Hmm? It's you fellas have held me up for 50 years, getting nowhere because you haven't got the Maori title to the land. Was no such thing. And you got in Wikipedia, you got Maori all over the place and can't prove that you got here first. And it's a Pākehā surname doing all the rubbish. Jackson, Pākehā name. Tamihere, Thompson doing all the mischief. And Mitchell doing all the mischief. You fellas come from Australia, from the prison convict. Prison convict running this country. You've been running this country as convicts all this time. You see, I watch you fellas. I know. I've been up to Waitangi enough times to know who's who in the zoo. And the Mitchells are the first thugs that are going on a stand and into jail with Jacinda Ardern. And Trump is going to get jail soon. It's starting to wind up. Right? That's why I said to the robot, he's going to get jailed. He says, how did you know that? I said, the Moai already knows. He can tell. He tell me up there. He tell me, won't be long. I said, hurry up. Okay, that's it. Now, I'll switch off and then I'll go and get another number. I'll cut this video short now so it won't get too long, and I can put it on TikTok. Okay, see you later. Bye. Have a nice night. I'm going to ring up another Get Clicked in London. I'll see how good they are and see if they take it on. Okay, so that's live. That should have been in the screen. I am in the screen. It's now 10:21, 10:21, and it's 9:21 in London. And we'll catch you later. I'm going to go back on to the video in a minute, and I'll put this straight up on YouTube. Okay, bye.